Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to learn about OECD or Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development, and NCP, also known as National Contact Point. The video is purposely for advocacy and educational purposes.
The OECD, which stands for Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development, started in 1961. It came from an earlier group formed in 1948 after World War II to help European countries recover. It began with European nations and grew to include countries from all around the world.
First of all, let's define what is OECD and NCP. OECD is an international organization that was established to promote economic growth and improve living standards among its member countries. In 2020, there were a total of 28 member countries in Europe, America, and the Pacific. That includes our close friends, Australia and New Zealand also.
Let's now look at the roles of OECD. So the first role is economic cooperation. The OECD facilitates cooperation and policy coordination among its member countries to promote economic growth and stability.
Data and research. It conducts research and collects data on various economic and social issues, providing valuable information and analysis to policymakers.
Policy recommendations. The OECD offers policy recommendations and best practices in areas such as taxation, education, healthcare, and environmental sustainability.
Peer review. Member countries undergo peer review of their policies and practices, allowing for benchmarking and learning from each other's experiences.
Standards and guidelines. The OECD develops international standards and guidelines in various areas, including tax transparency, anti-corruption, and environmental protection.
Global challenges. It addresses global challenges like climate change, digital transformation, and income inequalities through research and policy initiatives.
Economic analysis. The organization provides economic forecast and analysis to help member countries to make informed decisions.
OECD in general serves as a platform for its member countries to exchange ideas, collaborate on policy issues, and work towards common goals in the pursuit of economic and social progress.
National Contact Points or NCPs are institutions established by the countries that are members of the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development or OECD. NCPs plays a crucial role in the implementation of the OECD guidelines for multinational enterprises.
The roles of NCP are promote responsible business conduct. NCP promotes responsible business conduct by multinational corporations operating within their responsible countries. They encourage business to adhere to the OECD guidelines, which provide recommendations for ethical and sustainable business practices.
Raise awareness. NCPs raise awareness among businesses, stakeholders, and the public about the OECD guidelines and the importance for responsible business behavior.
Provide a forum for dispute resolutions. One of the key functions of NCPs is to provide a platform for the resolutions of the issues and disputes between the multinational enterprises and stakeholders, such as the employees, local communities, or NGOs. They facilitate dialogue and mediation to resolve these disputes.
Offer guidance and advice. NCPs offer guidance and advice to business and stakeholders on how to implement the OECD guidelines effectively. They can provide information on best practices and share insights on responsible business conduct.
Annual reporting. NCPs produce annual reports that detail their activities and cases that they have handled. These reports contribute to transparency and accountability in the promotion of responsible business conduct.
Learning and cooperation. NCPs engage in peer learning and cooperation with other NCPs to share experience and best practices in implementing the OECD guidelines.
Compliance assessment. NCPs can examine whether multinational enterprises are adhering to OECD guidelines and, if necessary, recommend implements of corrective actions.
In essence, national contact points serve as a bridge between multinational enterprises and society, working to ensure that businesses operate in a socially and environmentally responsible manner, and that any disputes or issues arising from their activities are addressed through dialogue and mediation. That's all about OECD and NCP for now.